You've known the Crimson Prince since you were little tots, and it was agreed you'd one day wed. The last time you saw him, he thought one of his funny little jokes would make you miss him. All you miss right now are the plants he burned in his little tantrum, and you've spent 3 years apart in icy silence. Now, he is returning, and you have to show him that you will not be treated this way. You wake to your butler already attempting to wrangle your wild mane.
Good morning, and my apologies in one, Princess. I wanted to let you sleep in a bit, but it seems that the dragon family will be here earlier than expected. So I started brushing your hair while you woke up naturally. Yes, Princess. The Crimson Prince will be along shortly. Yes, I am equally unhappy that temperamental brute of a man is going to be by after 3 years of army training. Especially given how he left you last time. Rest in peace to your plants as well. Forgive me, Princess. Progress on finding replacements has been slow, but your garden will be restored, I assure you.
Your butler combs through your hair quickly and styles it as efficiently as ever.
Princess, a 13-year-old boy should still know better than to breathe fire around plants, no matter how he cried and wailed when you yelled at him. Yes, well, it is a shame that telling a teen boy that you hate him and don't want to see him again doesn't count much towards arranged marriages. He is a dragon, so he will be emotional no matter how you handle him.
He pats your shoulder gently.
The kingdom thanks you for your patience and grace in dealing with him, Princess, I assure you.
You sigh and finish getting dressed. It isn't long before you hear the telling call.
Here we go. Well, you're in all black for mourning, as requested, my princess. I do hope your day with His Highness goes well. Please, for my sake, don't try and pelt him in the nethers again.
As you enter the throne room, you catch a glimpse of your fiancé. The years away have given him a lean, muscular frame, and prismatic glints shine off his bare skin wherever it is allowed.
Princess! Oh, how I have missed my repugnant fiancé.
He opens his arms for a hug, and you stare him down, emotionless.
No embrace?
You greet him with the barest of emotion, and his smile wavers.
Is that it? 3 years apart and you can't even muster an enthusiastic embrace for the Crimson Prince. You're betrothed. Yes, you must be busy. Otherwise, I assume you'd want to have another go at me for how we parted ways.
Your indifference seems to shake him subtly.
What do you mean it doesn't matter anymore? Is this because I called you repugnant? Because I've called you much, much worse. What? Hey!
You turn and walk away despite his protests.
Stop! Where are you going? I've braced myself for 3 years to get a tongue lashing from you. What? Because I burned your plants. The last time we saw each other, we were both crying hysterically. Of course I intended to argue. That's how we play. That's how we've always played, even when we were children. You would annoy me, I would annoy you, we'd fight and then make up, good as new. This is meant to be the part where you yell at me, and then we make up. You don't want to make up. But we're going to be married. He huffs a bit of smoke. Yes, I'm aware that plenty of couples hate each other to their core, but our hate is a special kind. It's a comforting kind, one that we enjoy in private. What are you... Excuse me? A Petalan? Female? The Floramancer! I was getting there! Yes, a Floramancer. One who does magic with... plants. Yes. No, I would not find it funny if you melted down my entire hoard of gold and gems or killed my collection of funny-looking humans. You're really mad at me, aren't you? This bitch. Wait, I wasn't crying then just because I knew my father was going to skin my tail for upsetting you. I cared. I do care. No, you cannot just scale the garden walls and leave me here. I can fly. My wings are gorgeous. How dare you? Come back here so we can shout about this like a properly married couple. Hey, get off that wall, you little... Don't you make me grab you around those hips of yours. Those hips! Woman, I told you, my kind doesn't have the same genitalia as birds. Thus, I will, in fact, not require shoving my fist in a hole before I can eat my own boys. He grunts in frustration and manages to grasp you around the waist. Ah, got you! As he grabs you, you lose your balance and fall back into him. The two of you careen into the ground together. Wow! Ow! You all right? You rub your head and try to stand. He grabs you around the waist instead, dragging you back against him. Stop trying to leave me! To your surprise, you feel a few warm streaks hit your bare shoulder. From their ruby gleam, you can only guess they are his tears. You weren't aware he could cry. He breaks down, holding you tightly. You're driving me insane! You're torturing me! I know my actions were cruel. I know I harmed you, and I am truly sorry for it. But now you look at me like I'm no different than a coat rack or a door. You've hardly even responded to me holding you around the waist and keeping you here against me. He weeps against your shoulder, groaning in agony every time his demonic form struggles to transform. Punish me! Whatever you want. Whatever it will take to have my angel play once more. I'm listening. I promise. You aren't angry at me over a stupid prank. You just feel like we've grown apart and you're not sure I'm the kind of man you wish to be friends with. Princess, you wound me with your sensibilities. He's quiet for a moment, and
a miracle happens somehow.
Please, come see my gift, at least. Trust me, it's more than worth it, all right? Here we are. Careful of all the crates. They are full of precious cargo.
He sighs, smoke dancing off his lips.
Yes, I spent the entirety of my ship money to replace each and every single plant of yours that was lost in my prank, as well as any extras I thought looked interesting. I had this building built here in secret, so your little babies can always be protected. This is yours. Yours to arrange and experiment with as you see fit. The enclosure is fireproof, both externally and internally, thanks to a few handy spells. I spent countless hours these last 3 years to try and learn.
Well, are you going to just stand there, or?
You hug him, and he grunts in initial surprise, but melts the second he has his arms around you. Oh, am I forgiven then? No? But I spent a fortune. You put a finger to his lips and he quiets. Yes, I know I angered you. Yes, I'm aware that this doesn't show that I've changed enough to be a good fiancé. And yes, I know I was still an immense prat when I first arrived, then had a nervous breakdown, thus staining your favorite gown with dragon tears. But you appreciate my efforts and might consider entertaining me if I continued to be good?
He glares at you, but you've known him long enough to know the difference between true anger and adoration.
You're pushing my patience, my angelic Floramancer. Fine. I will help you put your plans up. But I'm holding it against you. I just hope you know that.
He rumble purrs, tail wagging despite his protests.
Beautiful. But I will get you back, my dear. You just wait. For now, though, hop onto my back. Enjoy the perks of your dragon prince before he decides to buck you off mid-flight. To be continued.